YouTube, today we're trying out a brand new team featuring Weezing, Zygarde, and Centiskorch that got top 16 at the Taipei Regional Championship. If you do want to try out this team, you can try out with the rental code on your screen. There's a paste in the video description down below. And if I can find the creator, I'll link them in the description down below, because at the current time that I am recording this video, I actually haven't been able to find the creator, and I found the code through Victory Road's website. But if I am able to find the creator before the video goes up, I'll link them in the description down below. But yes, it's a very interesting team. I played a few games with it. It plays a lot differently than a lot of other teams that I've used before. If you do enjoy the videos, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help me out. We'll see how it goes. Let's get started and play some games. Hey, are y'all subscribed to the channel? About 50% of you who watch my videos aren't subscribed to the channel. If you would like to see more cool teams this month, make sure you do so. Thank you. Runrigus, Braviary, and Senor Regieleki, Lapras, and Dialga. Now, this is a unique team. Hope we get to see the Runrigus, but why does this matchup look so horrible with Dialga plus Lapras? It does not look great for me. How fast are you? I don't think you're faster than a Lapras. No shot. We're min speed on this? Okay, this is going to be super awkward then. How do I beat the Lapras efficiently? Because pivoting does not seem like a good option here. I could knuckle with this, but I'm not exactly too sure. I kind of want to go with the Thunderous, I think, because I just don't feel like I could really trap this in for the Centiskorch to actually do work here. It seems so tough. This matchup looks so rough. Actually, maybe I could coil up like as a lead and then try to sweep from there. Maybe that's the way to go, because I feel like Centiskorch actually doesn't accomplish much in this. The way I would have used Centiskorch in this matchup is if I was trying to like trap the Dialga with the Inferno, but I feel like I'm not sure how much the residual damage is actually going to help me. The Lapras just looks so tough for my team in general. Like, how does this team beat Lapras? I guess Lapras was a very declining Pokemon, like throughout, I feel like, the format, but still, like, Lapras is not that common. But yeah, unfortunately, the one time we do face it, Runrigus plus Dialga. Okay, that is pretty interesting. Okay, we get to see it here. I kind of want to go Feeny immediately and just go for the coil, because I'd rather have the Misty Terrain up here, I think, for the most part. And if they give me the big boy Zygarde immediately, I think that's actually pretty good for me. Then, like, Indeedee taking so much damage here. So I'm going to go out in the top of Feeny. It also prevents a Wisp play. I think this just gives me some better options right here. It might be a double up into, like, Dragon into Body Press, for instance, or Steel Spike into Body Press, which I think Feeny takes better as well. So we'll bring out the Misty Surge here. Let's see what the Dialga goes for. Is this Dynamax Dialga? Because I feel like you would Dynamax Lapras in this matchup. Lapras just seems so good here. But yeah, it looks like no Lapras, which makes it so much easier for me, actually, if that's the case, because oh, that would have been so rough. But Dialga makes this a lot easier. Although I do know that Runrigus does get Haze and a few other stuff, so maybe it's not as easy. Am I gonna get swept by the Runrigus? I don't know. We're gonna see a coil come out. We are faster with our Zygarde, but that's actually really good to know. Okay, cool. I wanted the coil boost. Let's see. Steel Spike. Okay, it's Steel Spike into the Tapu Fini. That's fine. I can Haze if I really want to. We'll see if I actually go for the Haze. Is this a double up with Body Press, or is this just Trick Room coming out? Maybe what I should have done was 1,000 arrows, but I don't know if this is policy on the Dialga either. Trick Room? Trick Room comes out. Okay. I kind of want to coil again, and I kind of want to go for the Protect with Feeny. They don't have a way to change terrain, right? They don't. I'm pretty sure they don't. Yeah, they don't. Okay. So I can go for coil here and like protect Feeny, because I don't want Feeny going down to Steel Spike. If they target the Zygarde, it won't KO. They're probably going to switch this to Incineroar for the Intimidate. That's Lapras. They brought Lapras, but they're not maxi it. Okay. So we protect our Feeny here. Is this Steel Spike? That's actually nice. I don't have to worry about a Body Press from the Runrigus later. Steel Spike in the Zygarde makes sense. I'm gonna get Big Boy. Okay, that's actually really good for me. Oh, this upcoming turn is gonna be so scary though. At least they're not going for Max Dragons, but yeah, this Lapras is pretty tough, especially since it'll probably be a +2 at the end of the turns. So I do get the leftovers, and I should be getting the big boy here. Yeah, I should always get the big boy here. Okay. So I can protect Zygarde, and then probably switch out Feeny here if I want to. Is it better to haze here, I guess? Because the Dialga is at +3. I don't know if that's worth it. Maybe I should have relied on a game plan that relied more on hazing, I think. But yeah, this is okay. I can protect the Zygarde here. I think I just always go hard into Indeedee. Just don't be Blizzard on your thing. If you're Blizzard, that's actually really bad because I set up for nothing, basically. I could probably play around it. I would need a haze off of Feeny before Trick Room expires. It's doable, I guess, if they have Blizzard, but I would really prefer not to see the Blizzard here if they have it. Please don't have Blizzard. So we're gonna protect this. Should always be a Steel Spike into, I say, the Feeny slot, and just a Freeze Dry. Yeah, okay, perfect. So it's probably not Blizzard, I'd imagine. Steel Spike should be an Indeedee. Okay. Nice. What's nice is we should live a Freeze Dry from the Lapras, unless it's Life Orb Lapras, I guess. I just have no damage output really here. Do I risk Roar of Time? I feel like I never risk that. I guess I just go for the Dynamax here, and I go for the Max Quake into... I think I target the Dialga. Turns a Trick Room. Should be fine. I'm going to follow me here and go for the Quake. It's just dealing with the Lapras that's going to be a really big pain, because the Lapras is not exactly easy to deal with. Although with this Max Quake, we should be able to live a Freeze Dry, I'd imagine, at least. It'd be really good if the Lapras can't KO the Indeedee right here and I get to redirect an attack. That would be fantastic. Let's see. I also want to know if the Zygarde is actually like faster than Dialga under Trick Room, because we do lose a bit of speed here with the Zygarde because we transformed into the big boy. So follow me here on a Freeze Dry. Sub. And Flash Cannon. That's a really smart play. That's crazy. Sub freaking Lapras. What kind of meta is this? Okay, here comes the Max Quake and the Dialga. Really good damage. Really fantastic damage. Okay. That's not a crit either. That's great damage. Okay. Sub lefties? What is this set? Okay, I should live Freeze Dry from the Lapras since it's not Life Orb. And I should live a Roar Time combination because I'm going hard Feeny. I should live a Freeze Dry with Feeny. We're gonna go for a Max Quake into the Lapras slot, and we're gonna go for a... I guess, what do we go for with Feeny? I guess we just Moonblast the Dialga. Yes, so I'm gonna Max Quake you, and I'm gonna go for a Moonblast here. If I lose Feeny, it's not that big of a deal in my opinion, but I don't think I could ever lose Zygarde in this position. This Lapras sub Freeze Dry. I've never seen that set before. I've never seen that set before in Gen 8. Okay, let's find out. Is that thing in singles even? What if Moonblast can actually knock out Dialga at this range? Freeze Dry comes out. We should live. We're +1 special. Yeah, easily. Wow, that was not even damage. Wow, that's crazy. Flash Cannon, easy survival. Yeah, and they did double up. They crit me. That's unfortunate, because actually every bit of health does matter. But I am able to get a Quake off into the Lapras, which is really nice here. Okay. So we break this up always. Moonblast not KOing the Dialga is actually optimal, because I would like to Moonblast the Dialga this turn, and then I would get another Quake off in the Lapras, which would be really ideal. I wanted the Lapras to just protect Hydro Pump Freeze Dry sub. That'd probably be a lot easier of a set to handle. So Moonblast is going to come out into the Dialga. Please don't knock out. If we didn't knock out, that crit was pretty annoying, but okay. Because what I could have done was just Moonblast that slot, and I could have Quaked the Lapras and always threatened a lot of damage on the Lapras. Might be forced to protect, and then I could go for 1,000 arrows. But yeah, that makes this a little bit harder. Because if it's Rune Grigas, I'm probably going to have to Muddy Water here. And Max Quake to double up. Because I don't think I can afford Trick Room going up again. Because Trick Room going up again would be pretty awful. So let's find out. Now Aleki comes in, right? Okay. Going for the max Quake here and a Protect, I guess, because do I want to Protect here? I do, right? Yeah, I do want to Protect. Because I don't want Eliki. Because even if, like, yeah, even if they make the Rune Grievous double, like, I thought about it. But, like, it doesn't matter anyway because I'd get the damage I want on the Rune Grievous. Lapras should Protect here, I think. Or are they? Because they kind of need the pressure on Zygarde, too. They don't. Okay, good play on their part. I thought the double could happen, but I think this is okay for the most part. I get good damage on Rune Grievous. That should be Moonblast range always, which is really good. Or 1,000 Arrows, actually, next turn. And then Feeney's kind of boosted up. The question is, can Thundurus win this game? Because this Lapras is still at plus... What is it at plus? +2 defense, right? Yeah. Okay. So, Rune Grievous isn't leftovers or Citrus Berry, so I wonder what item it is. Hey, we should be fine. Because the Zygarde should live Freeze Dry again, and then I should be able to get 1,000 arrows off into this team. Pick up a knockout into the Rune Grievous, and then I get a Moonblast plus 1,000 arrows off. I should live Freeze Dry because I'm a +3 special defense with Zygarde. And as we saw from the damage earlier, it was very pitiful from my opponents. So I guess the question is, does Eliki have a way to actually touch my Zygarde? Because that's going to be a big question. Can it knock off Feeny too? Is also another one. Moonblast. No special attack drop. Unfortunate, but that's okay. 1,000 arrows. This is some decent damage. Yeah. Does knock out the Rune Grievous. Doesn't knock out the Lapras, which is fine here. Freeze Dry going to come out. Okay. Shouldn't KO. Yeah, easy. And luckily no freeze can ever happen because of the Misty Terrain, which is something I really love about the Misty Terrain here. I might live another Freeze Dry. If they have Ice Shard, this would be a really awkward time to reveal it. But then again, I am a +2 defense as well because of the Coil, so I should never go down to Ice Shard. So, it really comes down to this, doesn't it? I have +3 on my Zygarde. Do I have +3 on Feeny? No, +2. I should live a T-Bolt, though. Unless it's Life Orb. I think Magnet I'll live, but not Life Orb. We Moonblast 1,000 arrows to Lapras. Thundurus might be able to win too, because yeah, they Protect here. Not surprised, because if they lose this and I Protect Feeny and I 1,000 arrows, I think Feeny could be really tough to deal with. Moonblast comes out. Oh, we get a... That wasn't even a crit? I thought that was a crit. We KO 1,000 arrows in the Lapras? Do we? Yo, okay. Okay, Zygarde. Monster. That should be a win. I think that's a win. I think they needed like a hit off of Lapras. Now they can't beat the Zygarde, I'm pretty sure. Extreme Speed needs to crit. If they have Hyper Beam, they're forced to go for it. But if they Hyper Beam, 2 Moonblast should knock out the Regieleki. Wow, this team was unique. That's something to say. I don't know if my plan was good though. Like, even though I won this game, well, I was guessing sets too. I didn't think they would go to Dialga Dynamax. I didn't expect a sub at all from the Lapras. My plan was also bad against Blizzard, so maybe what I should have done, I don't know. Because my plan relied on the Lapras setting up the Aurora Veil stuff, like the standard G-Max Lapras. So if it's setting up with Dialga instead, I wouldn't have known to go for the Haze. So I think it was just information at that point. But I guess I was also pretty bad against Blizzard Lapras too, now that I think about it. I don't know. I think Lapras is just really tough. I was pretty fortunate, I think, to get away in that matchup because Zygarde was able to get Max Quakes up very convincingly, I think, for the most part. And that was, I think, the big thing because the Max Quakes really allowed me to tank the hits from Lapras. And that's how, like, strong Zygarde can be. Like, how tanky it was for the most part. Like, even though it wasn't doing the most damage out there, like, it did enough to the Dialga that was impressive. And then, like, just like the chip was good enough, I feel like, for the game, which was really solid. If you currently enjoy the content you're watching and want to see more of it, make sure you check out my other YouTube channels, my second YouTube channel, my Eclipse channel, and of course, make sure you follow the action live on my Twitch channel. All links available in the description down below. All right, Barraskewda, what? Incineroar, Kyogre, Rillaboom, Kingdra, and Indeedee. Barraskewda gets 2 abilities, right? It's Swift Swim, and then the other one is basically like the Ralladon Stalwart, where it can ignore Follow Me, which is actually kind of concerning because I do have set Follow Me on. Rain does not look good for this team at all matchup wise, but I do have this Thundurus plus Weezing, which is probably really good against this team for the most part. They can't really shut it down too well. I think I'll go with that combination, and then I guess Feeny, because it's good against the rain mode. It's just a Rillaboom that's a little bit concerning. I'd say no Zygarde in this matchup. I'd probably go Indeedee. The reason I'd go Indeedee is because I need an answer to Rillaboom, and I just think that Centiskorch is really bad against the rain mode. That's not worth bringing. So yeah, we'll try out this. Let's see, because Oh boy, I wonder if they even bring the Barraskewda. I do have Follow Me though, and Swift Swim, but let's see. I could see Incineroar, I could see Kyogre for sure, probably Kingdra, but we'll find out. It's Barraskewda Indeedee. Wow. Okay, this is strange actually. So I have no idea what to really expect, but I mean, I think I just airstream the Indeedee, and I think I always protect the Weezing turn one. The reason I go for this play, should I Wisp? So there are a few plays that can happen here. Indeedee can go for Helping Hand, could go for Follow Me, could go for Expanding Force in my Weezing, and Expanding Force is the worst case because it would KO my Weezing. So I think I always protect and airstream the Indeedee. Hey, Dynamax here. So I'm oh wait, they're faster with Barraskewda than Thundurus. I guess that makes sense. Isn't this being like base 125 speed or something? So we're facing a Dynamax Barraskewda. Okay, this just went super crazy here. So we'll see what happens because this is gonna be interesting. Okay, so I bring out the Thundurus, and I'm gonna airstream what's it called, the Indeedee, to try to two-shot it, and then I try to burn the Barraskewda. This thing gets airstream, doesn't it? So that could be a little bit concerning. Protect this. Follow Me. Okay, perfect. That's ideal, because if they don't airstream, if they like Geyser, then I can Wisp into airstream the next turn. Yeah, perfect. Let's see who's the Geyser coming out into. Weezing. Perfect. That's what you love to see. Okay. Does Weezing outspeed Barraskewda at +2 though? It probably does. So Life Orb on the Barraskewda revealed. Okay, so it's on the Kingdra, which is actually good. Airstream gonna come out into the Indeedee. Two-shot. Okay, good thing it's a two-shot too, because I need to airstream in order to outspeed Barraskewda with the Weezing this turn. So they could go for a Helping Hand aggressive play, but that means they wasted their Dynamax on the Barraskewda, and that's burned, so I don't think I mind that too much. I need airstream to not be a roll, and I need to land a Wisp. If they Helping Hand here, it's completely fine, because even if I trade the Weezing for a burned Barraskewda, at the end of the day, that's a pretty good trade-off. You go for Follow Me again? Perfect. So I get the airstream up, should KO the Indeedee, and then I should be able to outspeed the Barraskewda afterward and get the Wisp off. And yeah, Thundurus is faster than +1. No surprise there, so I get rid of the Indeedee. Yep. Luckily, no low roll. Looked like a two-shot anyway. So, able to KO the Indeedee. And please land a Wisp. Weezing, I need you to land a Wisp. Oh, that's frustrating. Does Thundurus go down to max? Oh, okay. Never mind. I need to land a Wisp. Oh, that's so freaking bad for me, isn't it? I guess I go Feeny. Oh, wait, no, I didn't want... Oh, wait, no, this is fine. Kingdra. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. All right. Because I forgot I had neutralizing gas, so I can't get burned. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to Moonblast the Kingdra and just going to protect. Unless they airstream here, I don't really get heavily punished, and they might max guard the Barraskewda just to avoid the burn so they can KO the Weezing. I guess they should also worry about Kingdra. Maybe I should have went for the Wisp. The thing is, if they protect Barraskewda and Kingdra knocks out the Weezing, I think that's like the worst position I could go for. But if they airstream here, it's a bit awkward too, right? I guess I didn't have a technical winning play here. Missing that Wisp was so bad. It was so bad. Okay, no protects from the... Actually, we don't know if the Barraskewda protected. No, it didn't. It went for Knuckle. That's fine. Is this physical Kingdra? No shot. No shot this is physical Kingdra. If this is physical Kingdra, I'd be amazed right here. No way. No way. Life Orb chip. Here comes a Scald into Feeny. That's fine. Oh, wait. This can burn me, which would be a little bit annoying. Okay, nice. Moonblast gonna come out into you. So goodbye, Kingdra. Okay, Kingdra goes down. All right, so that is Kingdra gone. Barraskewda still around. I need to Wisp. What's nice is Rain is gonna get... Rain turns have already happened because of the max Geyser, so the Kyrie is gonna have limited Rain turns. which actually could matter for upcoming parts of the game. I think I Moonblast Wisp the Barraskewda, but I have no idea if it protects. I feel like it doesn't protect here, probably. And I don't know if I should Sludge Bomb. I could Sludge Bomb the Kyogre too, but I don't think that saves my Weezing. That's a problem. I think I Wisp here and I Moonblast. I'm worried about Liquidation and a Water Spout and a Indeedee double up and that KOing, and I think that would be horrible if that happened. So let's see. Liquidation comes out. Okay, it's in the Weezing. Okay, so is this Thunder? Because Thunder could screw me over here. We live with the Weezing, which is actually huge. Okay. Water Spout, that's fine. Okay. So it's not a great position. So what's going to happen here is the Moonblast is going to come out in a U. Neutralizing Gas wears off. Misty Surge is going to activate, but it doesn't matter. I have an Indeedee that's going to set it up the next turn. I have Citrus Berry that's going to activate. I don't think I'm going to live a hit from Kyogre though at the current range. I need Moonblast to put in like in burn range. Or we KO. Perfect. Okay. Wait, the Moonblast KO did no shot. Sludge Bomb KO'd. Weezing doesn't have enough special attack. Yeah, okay. It's because the Feeny had good special attack. Okay. We can go out to Indeedee here and we can go for Protect Expanding Force here. I guess if they protect the Kyogre, that could be a play. But the thing is, this could be Scarf Kyogre and screw me over too. So I don't think I have a safe play here. I think I always just protect Feeny and I go for Expanding Force because I would have to call the set and I have no idea what the Kyogre set is. Actually, wait, if it was Scarf Kyogre, it would outspend the Barraskewda? I guess I could probably determine that. But yeah, let's just see. I think they're just going to click Water Spouts instead of running out of rain turns too. Yeah, they Water Spout here. Okay, perfect. So I get a big Expanding Force off, which is huge. Because this should do some good damage to the Kyogre, I would imagine. Expanding Force into the Kyogre. Not really that much, but the rain does stop. That's huge. Protect Moonblast here. Let's see if they protect the Scout from my Protect, which is fine. If they have Thunder, I have to risk them missing anyway. Not really much else I could do. Origin Pulse, okay. Feeny, I need you to live too. Origin Pulse is going to come out. Origin Pulse is actually worst case scenario. Oh, I might have to rely on an Origin Pulse dodge. Moonblast is going to come out. Or a Special Attack Drop. A Special Attack Drop could save. Alright. It's like Precipice Blades. It's like Precipice Blades. Never lucky. Of course, I missed the same accurate move on the Barraskewda the first time, and then they hit the 3 Origin Pulses. Unlucky. But that's Pokemon at the end of the day. That's pretty unfortunate. Because I think like my lead was really good. The first 2 turns were like planned out to be amazing. And then unfortunately, like this is why 85% accurate moves are this way. Let's look at their team. Let's look at their team. Why not? Why not? Life Orb Barraskewda. It's not even Jolly. Okay. Liquidation. Oh, it did have Protect actually. And it was Swift Swim. Okay, no surprise there. Citrus Berry on Incineroar. It's 0. Okay, no. It's 31 Speed Ivies, but minus Speed Nature. Interesting. Mystic Water Kyogre with Origin Pulse. Yeah. I got a little bit unlucky in this. With the Kyogre being Origin Pulse here. Coba Berry on this. Psychic Seed. And then Choice Specs Kingdom, which makes sense because the Skull did do a lot of damage to my Feeny. But yeah, it came down to, I think, hitting the Wisp there. Otherwise, I think like every other play, for the most part, just was kind of like, yeah, it kind of worked out for me. But like at the end of the day, I felt like momentum-wise, I needed to land that Wisp. Because the Thundurus going down was super bad there. And like having the Thundurus around would have been so huge, I think, for the rest of the set. And losing Thundurus immediately to the Barraskewda was not a great thing. Okay, so Galeo, Porygon 2, the Galarian Moltres with Grimmstall, Rillaboom, and Rotom Wash. This looks like an interesting team for sure. So this is probably like some kind of screens. How do they set up policies? Probably through Sucker Punch. No Spectrier is really interesting on this team. What do I exactly like here in this matchup? I'm trying to figure out like what is my play that is probably decent. probably like Weezing, because the only thing that actually does well against the Weezing is Solgaleo. I'm not sure if I really like that too much. Zygarde can set up properly. If the Porygon doesn't have Ice Beam, that'd be ideal. There's like a few things I could go for here. I could go for like the Wish Strats. I don't know if I want to do that though. I actually want to go to Centiskorch mode. It's a little bit weird, but I think I can approach it okay. I think like this combination is not bad at all, with like Feeny plus the Zygarde in the back. Yeah, I don't think this is too bad. I'm gonna try it out actually, because I really do like Centiskorch in this matchup because it could power whip the Rotom, which could surprise them. I think they have to bring, actually I don't even know what they have to bring here. I don't think they bring the Moltres. I don't think it's that great against my team. We'll find out though, because Moltres does make sense against the Centiskorch, but I think it's really bad against every other member of my team. I'm not sure. I had seen them bring Porygon too, especially if it has Ice Beam. They don't exactly have the best answers to my Zygarde otherwise. Solgaleo's definitely being brought here. And then I'd say Rotom Wash Rillaboom? Maybe no Grimmsnarl comes out. And no Grimmsnarl, that means I don't have to worry about screens, which would be fantastic. We'll find out though. Gonna be Porygon 2 Grimmsnarl. I'll take it. It's a very passive lead, and I will 100% take this. So we lead Indeedee plus the Centiskorch right here. I'm not really too concerned about this right off the bat. I think I'm just going to get some chip damage all around the board. I think I just go for a Fire Lash and a Grimmsnarl right away. Just get some chip. Oh, I can knock out the Porygon 2's Eviolite. Oh, actually, I like that a lot. Yeah, I want to knock out the Porygon 2's Eviolite. If they know this team and they switch in and knock off, unfortunate. But yeah, I really do like that option here. I think I like going Feeny here, actually, because I like throwing out the Moonblast afterward. Yeah, and I guess keeping the Sash on the Indeedee is pretty nice here. Let's see. If I activate the Solgaleo's Weakness Policy, I do have Haze at least on the Feeny that can come in. So that would be pretty nice. We're going to knock off here the Porygon. And let's see how this is going to go. Imagine if Haze got rid of screens. That would make it absolutely more amazing. Reflect is going to come out, which is no surprise here. Let's see what the Porygon's going to go for. A Tri-Attack. Okay, this is gonna hurt. This actually does some decent damage, which is unfortunate for me. Yeah, not exactly great, but I do get a knockoff in the Porygon. Fantastic. Like, that's huge. I want to preserve this Pokemon for sure. Did it get a special attack boost or a physical attack boost? It got physical. Jeez, that Tri-Attack still did a lot. All right. I do want to protect it, and I do want to throw off the Moonblasts, I think. I don't know if Porygon retreats here, if it just fires off damage, because it can just realistically sit here and just throw off Tri-Attacks, which I think is very fair. This should probably be Light Screen. Yep. Okay. I'm okay with this. And a Moonblast in the Grimmsnarl. I'm hoping for a 2-shot, but this is probably going to 3-shot realistically. Yeah. Close, but not enough. Tri-Attack into that. Okay. Ooh, I would like a Fire Lash and a Porygon, I think. I would like a Fire Lash and a Porygon and a Moonblast and a Grim. I guess I don't need Centiskorch to win the game after all. I guess it... Yeah, I don't need it to win the entire game. So I'll just draw off Moonblast and Fire Lash here. So good damage to the Grimmsnarl. I want it to survive because I want to Muddy Water the next turn. They're going to Spirit Break the Feeny anyway. Yeah, that's fine. And then I think after the Fire Lash, I want to go hard into my Zygarde afterward. So we're going to see the Tri-Attack. That's fine. Flare Blitz. Or wait, it's Flare Blitz? Oh, I thought this was Fire Lash. I must have been misreading it the entire time. Okay. Oh, that's actually really awkward. I for some reason, I read this as the Fire Lash the entire time. It's Flare Blitz. I don't know. I've been playing with this team for a while, and I guess I never clicked the fire move because I barely bring this Pokemon. All right, that's actually awkward. Okay, we're going to Muddy Water here, and we're going to go out into our Zygarde. The reason is we want to get rid of the Grimmsnarl before it can trick away an item. And Zygarde can recover health, so it's fine with the leftovers. And Centiskorch is still useful as a sack later on. I think Tears comes out in the Feeny? Yeah, it makes sense. They're trying to set up maybe a Tri-Attack the next turn. Muddy Water going to come out and get rid of the Grimmsnarl, which is nice, and Porygon. Super weakened, no Eviolite. That's really good. We stalled out some screen turns. Pretty solid all around the board right now. This is a Tri-Attack into Feeny, it looks like. Okay, good play on their part. They probably expect to protect. That's fine. Okay, not bad, not bad. Like, I have sacrificed a bit of health on my Pokemon, but they do have screens, and they still have a Dynamax Pokemon, which is still very worrisome here. It should probably be Solgaleo. Rotom. Okay. I think I'm going to just Coil. Wait, hold on. How fast is my Feeny? My Feeny's faster than Zygarde, right? No, it's not. Okay. Because I thought I could haze before I could get the coil off. That would have been nice. I'm just going to douse an arrow stand and haze, because this is probably just going to be a nasty plot here. If they T-bolt, that's fine. 1,000 arrows is going to be nice chip here. Yeah, good damage to Rotom. Actually really like that. Nasty plot? Ooh, we're faster than the Rotom. Oh, that's actually awkward. Oh, they just T-bolt. Okay, that's fine. If they nasty plotted, I guess I could have just hazed the next turn and that would have been fine. But the problem is that Porygon went for Trick Room there. But they just Ice Beam. Okay. So this shouldn't do too much because Zygarde's still decently bulky. Yeah. That still did way more than I expected though, actually. All right. But I think we're now in a pretty ideal offensive position. Or not offensive position, I guess. What I can do here is just go Indeedee and coil up. And that seems really solid right now. Because they can't really handle the Indeedee effectively here. But I guess the problem is Porygon can recover. So another play I could do is just double up with 1,000 arrows plus a Expanding Force. And that's not a bad play either, actually. And I kind of like that play. Because Expanding Force and the 1,000 arrows should probably KO the Porygon with no Violet. And it should KO the Rotom. Now the question is, how fast is my Indeedee? It's not fast, is it, at all? But I do KO both Pokemon. I think it's worth it. Let's just go for Expanding Force and 1,000 arrows. I guess if it's Rillaboom back, it should have been into the Porygon slot, huh? Yeah, if it's Rillaboom back, I mean, I think it's Solgaleo back. If they brought Rotom, it should be plenty enough for the Feeny. If they go out into the Solgaleo, like hard in the Solgaleo, that's a little bit awkward for me because the 1,000 arrows is going to activate Policy, but it should be fine for the most part, I'd imagine. It is going to have +2, but I get rid of the Porygon and then I can cool up the next turn. I think it'd be doable. Let's just see what they decide to go for here. I guess I could have Helping Hand 1,000 arrows, but I have no idea if that knocked out the Porygon at this range. 1,000 arrows, good amount of damage. Is this Citrus Rotom? It is Citrus Rotom. Oh, wait, with Light Screen, I might not KO. That's actually not that amazing. Oh, but we can dodge Hydro Pump too. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, Expanding Force into you. Goodbye, Porygon. Okay. Okay, that's actually really good. Hydro Pump was not KOing, but having this pretty low would not have been amazing. Although I don't think Hydro Pump really does that much damage. It would probably done, I think, 2/3 of where it was now. But yeah, Solgaleo comes out. I coil up and I follow me. Yeah, I just coil up and follow me here. Because Solgaleo is probably just going to max here, I'd imagine. The problem is, can I beat the Solgaleo before it beats me? But I will have a +1 defense at least. Just trying to think of like, can I position this so I don't activate the Policy before the max is over? That's the tough part. But I'm going to protect, which I'm not surprised about. That's actually pretty ideal for me. I think I can position this actually. Okay. It's a little bit greedy, but I think I can position this. So Steel Spike's going to come out, which makes sense. They're going to get the boost. Yeah, Indeedee is able to survive the Steel Spike. No Focus Sash needed. Solgaleo is faster. Okay, not surprised. I'm going to Scale Shot the Rotom. Because if I Scale Shot the Rotom, next turn I could Double Protect. Is this a play? I think it is. I'm like pretty confident this is. Or do I want to keep the defense boost now? I feel like it's just better never to risk the Solgaleo getting the max. I'd rather just risk the Scale Shot, I think, in a Rotom. And follow me here. Let's see. Because I feel like if I max, then I would want to max Quake. Because I want to take a full advantage of my max turns. And if I get the +1, that's actually pretty nice, I think. So they go for the Steel Spike. It KOs my Indeedee, no surprise. The Solgaleo's now +2. Then the next turn, I double protect, I think. And then I start Dynamax attacking. Because we get the Scale Shot off in the Rotom. This should KO. Oh, does that not KO? Oh, okay. Wait, I was actually surprised. I know you were +2, Rotom. But I was still +1. Okay. Okay, okay. We're still fine. We get the KO on the Rotom. If we get the speed drops, we stall the reflect, which is actually really important too. Okay. And now we get to bring in this. And I guess we're gonna greed this a little bit. I kind of want to coil, but if I risk a max protect, I think that's awful. I guess I just double protect here because I think the only move that can KO me through protect is like Rockfall or the psychic move, Psychic Fangs. So if they go for that in the Centiskorch, that's fine too. I feel like I should coil the next turn. Steel Spike gonna come out into Centiskorch. Okay, yeah, this shouldn't KO. Yeah, through protect. Okay. I think what I can do is knock off activates the policy. Should I just Flare Blitz coil here? I feel like Flare Blitz coil is always correct. Yeah. Okay, I think this game's sealed because I can coil up with Zygarde. This gives me a defense boost. Like if I max here, I guess I can max too, but I don't know if they protect the Solgaleo this turn or not, expecting the max move to activate the policy. But yeah, I get to coil up with Zygarde. Even if they crit, they're only at neutral attack, so this is not going to KO, and then I can throw up the max quakes afterward. And if they go for Earthquake, that's fine, right? Because this is not going to do any damage to me. Unless they crit me. They did crit me. Yeah, they did crit me there. Okay. That's still fine at the end of the day because now my Zygarde is a pretty reasonable amount of HP. I kind of want to protect. Do I protect here or do I want to actually just draw off? I kind of want to draw off the attacks here, I think. Yeah, I'm going to draw off the attacks here. I don't think they're protecting because of the leftovers now. Because they could expect protect from me. They could go for the Trick Room here. But I feel like if I max now, they can't KO me. And I'm pretty sure I like guarantee 2-shot now with the max Quake. Because even though they're +3 defense, I do have +2 attack. Or maybe I don't. This could still be a mistake. We'll find out. But then I think it just comes down to do they crit me? Because I do have two. No, I have 1 coil boost or 1 physical defense boost, but I have 2 attack boosts. The max Quake gonna come out? Yeah, I 2-shot the Solgaleo. Perfect. Yeah, so I like having the coil boost because I guaranteed 2-shot the Solgaleo. Because it's a fast Solgaleo, I didn't expect it to be bulky. And then if they crit me, I don't think it can KO at the range I'm at. Yeah, Sensitive Strike. Yeah, crit when it KO'd. Perfect. Or actually, no, it wouldn't have. I'm only at +1 defense. Yeah, okay. And if they go for the double protect, they shouldn't survive, and I still have 1,000 arrows as a play. Yeah, good game. Okay, Centiskorch knockoff. We didn't get to use the max, but it ended up paying off still immensely. The knockoff into Porygon was huge. Getting the chips, stalling out the screens was really nice. And then it was a little bit of a shaky end game because of the Zygarde, but overall we were still able to, I think, get to pick up the knockouts. I think even with, if the pump hit the Zygarde, would have been a little bit more difficult. I might have had to play more aggressively and just hoped for the no crit. But since we did dodge the Hydro Pump, we just basically risked no crit then. And I think that was the huge part. I think otherwise, like, the game would have gone the same unless they crit me on one of those that Steel Spike turn specifically. And that is the show. This team is very unique. I actually feel like I never Dynamaxed the Centiskorch that much, and I feel like it's probably just because I haven't faced many Zacians, and then when I did face Zacians, Landorus Fairy was always a Pokemon next to Zacian, so it always made it super complicated, I think, in order to take care of the Zacian and Gigantamax with the Centiskorch. It is a team, I think, that requires a lot of knowing what your matchups are and how to navigate them, and I definitely don't have that much experience with the team. It might be better than what I currently showcase, but this is with my experience of the team. But if you do want to try it out, the rental code is on the screen. The payment available in the description down below. And again, if I can find a creator, I'll link them in the description down below as well. But if you do enjoy the videos, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help me out. And you can make sure to check out the rest of my videos, such as my BDSP doubles content, more Series 11 content, and I will have more Series 12 content coming out next month. But thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, people. And until we bow again, I'll catch y'all later.